The Denovix Squid Full Range Pipette includes a 1 to 1000 microliter volume range. This video guide will walk you through how to use and care for your Squid Pipette. The Squid Pipette is ready to use right out of the box. You'll also receive a charging cable, a certification sheet, O-ring grease, and extra O-rings. The pipette will be in sleep mode when it arrives. Press and hold the circular action wheel for half a second to turn on the device, and the squid will quickly turn on and be ready for use. Here are the buttons and parts that will be referred to in the Quick Start and User Guides. Each Squid Pipetting Mode home screen displays relevant information, including the active mode, tip status, saved preset values, battery percentage, currently selected volume, active tip mode, and the menu icon. The Squid Pipette includes two built-in tip modes that can be switched with the press of a button. To pipette volumes between 100 and 1000, activate large tip mode by pressing the ejector until it clicks. On the screen, 100 to 1000 microliter tip will be displayed along with large tip mode status icon. The tip selector at the bottom of the device will look like the picture displayed here. To pipette volumes between 1 and 200 microliters, activate small tip mode by pressing the trigger button until it clicks. On the screen, 1 to 200 microliter tip will be displayed along with the small tip mode tip status icon. The tip selector at the bottom of the device will look like the picture displayed here. To change the target volume, turn the action wheel until the Press to Change Volume message appears. After pressing the action wheel, rotate the wheel to adjust the flashing volume integer. Press to confirm the value. To use a saved preset, press either the left or right button. To edit the value of a preset, press and hold the left or right button until the respective values begin to flash. Turn the action wheel to set the volume, then press the action wheel to save the change. To adjust basic operation settings like auto purge and pipetting speeds, press the side button to open the menu. Use the action wheel to change and save the settings, then press the side button to return to the home screen. To aspirate liquid, load the appropriate tip for the entered volume by firmly pressing the bottom of the pipette tip cone into a fresh, clean tip. In standard mode, press the action wheel to aspirate the volume displayed on screen. The tip status indicator will move to reflect the position of the piston. Press the action wheel to dispense. Depending on the activated mode and settings, the purge step will either require pressing the action wheel or be performed automatically. Eject the used tip into an appropriate waste container by pressing the tip ejector down. To change pipetting modes or access more options, press the side button to open the menu. These options are covered in detail in a different section of this video guide. Squid pipettes include a number of different pipetting modes. In standard mode, choose a tip size and adjust the volume as desired. Press the action wheel to aspirate the target volume, then press again to dispense. If auto purge is not on, press to complete the purge. Repeat mode allows users to divide a larger volume into multiple smaller aliquots that are dispensed from the original volume. The target volume set will be the amount that is dispensed for each replicate, and the replicate value below will determine the number of times the selected volume is dispensed. Make sure that the target volume multiplied by the replicate value does not exceed the maximum volume for the tip mode in use. Press the action wheel to aspirate the full volume, then press again to dispense each aliquot. Press to purge after the final replicate has been dispensed, then press again to complete the purge. Reverse mode allows users to mimic the functionality of a positive displacement pipette. Extra volume will be aspirated into the pipette tip, and the exact target volume will be dispensed. Aspirating and dispensing can be performed similarly to standard mode, but an additional purge step must be performed manually. Mix mode allows users to mix a selected volume by aspirating and dispensing for a determined number of mix cycles. Determine the volume that will be aspirated and dispensed with each mix cycle. Then, choose the number of mix cycles desired. once the mix cycles are complete. If auto purge is not on, press to complete the purge. Manual mode simulates manual pipette operation by allowing fine control of precise volume increments. Custom mode allows users to build, clone, edit, or delete customized pipetting protocols. Use the device settings menu to customize your device preferences, such as theme color, display brightness, sound, auto dim, and auto off. For technical support, device information, and a few fun features, explore the rest of the menu. The Squid Pipette is fully compatible with standard gravimetric calibration procedures performed by any accredited pipette calibration provider, integrating seamlessly into existing laboratory certification schedules. Follow the steps on the calibration screens to complete pipette calibration. Liquids should be measured on a high precision scale before the averages are entered into prompted locations. For customers in the USA, Denovix also offers a calibration service to provide a convenient option backed by the expertise of the instrument's manufacturer. For more information on using the Squid Pipette or to get in touch with our team, visit our website at denovix.com/squid.